We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Detroit Tigers and the Kansas City Royals. The Royals have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Mike Montgomery will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Digging in, Victor Reyes. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Detroit, the center fielder, Victor Reyes.
First pitch on its way. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
And we'll see some 40s before things are said and done tonight. Right now, 51 degrees at first pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here comes Soler. He's there and records the first out.
Batting second.
So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He's got a 5-game hitting streak going. If you've got to start those big streaks somewhere, I like the way he's swinging the bat right now. Great approach, very comfortable. Let's see if that streak continues today.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. 2-0 to the Tigers left fielder.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
And that's in there, base hit.
Boy, that's a really good pitch, Mark, right there. Down in the zone. That's when, as a pitcher, you just kind of have to shake your head and tip your cap to the batter.
Yeah, right there. You're looking to just either foul that off or stay in there and survive. He found a way to not only stay in there and survive, but drive it up the middle for a knock.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Miguel Cabrera comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Maben, base runner at first with 1 out. Runner goes for second. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Before the 0-2, a look to first. Oh, and it throws him, and they got him.
Well, that's not a good look. No one likes getting picked off, but it's especially bad when it's your team's first hit. It's kind of deflating.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. The next 0-2.
Inside ball 1.
Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
C.J. Crone is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Ball one. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And Gordon will make the catch to retire the side. Tigers leave one. Tigers nothing. Royals coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball and it's on the show. Kyle Funkhauser is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
So striding forward now, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they've been fairly punchless of late. Losing last. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball sent back up the middle to second for one. On to first, and as Ernie may have said, it's two for the price of one for the Tigers. Two away.
Third. The second baseman.
A chance now from the K to have a look at the starting nine for these Royals. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Sel Perez is definitely a guy to watch right now. Looking at the stats, he's hitting over 400 versus right-handed pitching this season. He's obviously facing a right-hander on the mound today, so guys, he could have a real impact on this game.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. This one's flared off to the right side. Right fielder coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the three-hole hitter. I know there's two outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
In is Jorge Soler, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Pitch out, nothing doing. Now a curveball misses inside.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. To 2-2 now.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
A runner on first with two away. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Royals in the first. After an inning from KC. No score here on the show. Coming to the plate now, Harold Castro, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Castro.
First offering on its way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Fouled away. Here's another 1-2. And he popped him up. Dozier into shallow left. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Alex Gordon. Originally drafted as a third baseman out of the University of Nebraska, he's had to move to the outfield. Not only move there, but now he's a winner with unbelievable.
Pitch too low. It's ball. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul.
Nope, outside.
No score here as we play inning number 2. All even now, 2-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Stewart playing here in his age 26 season. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Over the bullpen and into the stands. That's one long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead.
Normally this matchup is the last thing you want to see, left on left, but he kept his front shoulder square, stayed in that at bat, and absolutely demolished that baseball.
Batting 8.
Into the box now, Nico Goodrum. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
The next batter, Jamer Candelario, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Going after it is Gordon. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting.
Yeah, and giving up an RBI double is always painful, but even more so when there are 2 outs in the inning. A run had already crossed the plate, and then he gives up a blistering double to allow another run on the board.
Standing in now, Victor Reyes, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He flied out leading off the ball game. To third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Tigers 2 and the Royals nothing. And that brings in Hunter Dozier.
For the Royals.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First offering on its way. Slider laid off for a ball. Line drive to center field. Reyes is right there, one down.
Batting fifth, the catcher.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. Hey, let's focus on Cameron Maybin in the outfield. One of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport. He's able to cover a ton of ground, gap to gap. I almost feel like he's playing left center to right center. He's not playing center field. He's got it all covered, bailing the other guys out, and not shabby with the offensive tool either.
And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Digging in now for Kansas City, Ryan O'Hearn. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Splash landing. It's into the fountains for a monster home run. Solo shot to right center. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Royals have cut the deficit now to 2-1.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Batting eighth.
At the plate now, Michael Franco. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. That misses, 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Line towards center field. Reyes is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Here's Cameron Maybin now.
Leading off for the Tigers, the left fielder, number 4, Cameron.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit out towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, the designated
to the plate now is the designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera. He reached on a single in his first try. Now the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
2 strikes.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. A bullet to first base. But the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Now batting,
Digging in for his second at-bat, Harold Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. That's popped up. Dozier ranging into the outfield. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, they're not all beautiful, and they don't all have to be. Just throwing a lawn dart over the third baseman's head right there. Beautiful piece of hit.
Into the box, Jake Rogers, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Bottom of the third now. Brett Phillips will bat next. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Oh, that's inside.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reyes is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the order now. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike one to start the at-bat. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. One and two, the counts of the Royals shortstop.
1-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger. Bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
The left fielder, number 4.
Digging in now, Alex Gordon.
Gordon.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Around first, Gordon on his way to second now. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
So striding in, Whit Merrifield, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. Hit the other way out toward right field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Tigers, The right
All
fielder.
set for the start of the
Number
fourth.
14.
Coming to the plate now, Kristen Stewart. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. No balls and 1 strike. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single.
Man, I feel for him, but you've got to call a spade, right? He's really struggling. The sample size is 3+ innings, and in that time, he's given up 8 hits. So it might be time to cut your losses and make a change out there.
In now, Nico Goodrum. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. On the ground to short. This could be 2. There's Merrifield. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Jeimer Candelario. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Tigers are shut down there. They lead it 2-1. Striding in once again, Jorge Soler. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
The right
almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Lays off 1-0. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Ew, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Now the 2-0.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he fouls this one off. Skied into very shallow right. Stewart will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
The bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Up and in for ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway out to deep center. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. KC down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Reyes. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Cameron Maben. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. Last time through was a base hit. Lifted in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They still lead it 2-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. One example he brought is the number of at-bats that have gotten to a full count today. That number being 0. He said that stat alone shows that they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching to get easy outs. So he's hoping to see a little more fight out of his hitters the rest of the way.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Back up the middle. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So here's the Royals DH, Maikel Franco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away. Franco is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his apparent hand-eye capabilities. Especially in today's game with such a high strikeout rate out there, he's becoming more of a rare talent.
Yeah, I just don't think he's trying to do too much. He gets himself into good hitters' counts and tries to hit it right back off the pitcher's hat.
Now batting, center fielder.
So 2 are gone now in the Royal 5th. And that brings up outfielder Brett Phillips. Hit softly down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Royals bats are quiet there. They're down 2-1. Standing in, C.J. Cron. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
The first baseman,
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gordon is there. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, the second
Stepping
baseman.
in, Harold Castro. A hit in 2 tries so far. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
2-0 now. In there, 2-1.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
2 runs, 8 hits, 1 error for the Tigers thus far. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Now at the plate, Jake Rogers. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Soler is there, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Adalberto Mondesi. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
The left fielder, number 4, Alex Gordon.
Into the box now, Alex Gordon. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, that's his second double of the game.
50.
I thought he might have enough to get out of here. Banged it off the wall, and he's looking really good in this one.
With Merrifield next to bat. Softly on a line to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Sliding in, Jorge Soler. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Bubba Starling will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 11, Bubba Starling.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 4-1.
Well, the Royals have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
That evens it up 1-1. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Now a look and a throw back to second, and he'll dive back in safely. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 1-2. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Center fielder going back to the track. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center. 6th home run on the season for him. And it's given the Royals a 4-2 lead.
Well, with a 3-2 count and only 1 out, he knew that he was probably going to see a pitch in the zone, but he could not have hoped for a better pitch to drive. All aboard the RBI train.
Now, time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire.
Hunter Dozier.
Hunter Dozier digging in now.
As he grounds one briskly to short.
He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The catcher, number 13.
And up steps Salvador Perez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Castro will put this one away, and the side is retired. But not before the Royals strike for 3 on this 3-run home run. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th, and Kansas City's taking a 4-2 lead. Bubba Starling takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning. Kristen Stewart will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Mondesi scoops it up. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow!
Now batting.
Next up for Detroit, Nico Goodrum. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Low for ball 1. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. This is fought off foul over to the right side. It's a ball and a strike. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Swings through it for strike number 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. He loses him on ball 4. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and into bat next it'll be Jeimer Candelario. Throw over to the bag, and late reactions, and they got him.
I think he was going first pitch, first movement all the way, and apparently the pitcher knew it too, caught him leaning.
And now a pitch on the way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going.
Nice piece of hitting right there. 2-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark, that's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Now here comes the Royal skipper up the stairs on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Ian Kennedy takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 31, Ian Kennedy.
From the belt, the pitch. 2 out with the man at first. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the 1-1 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Mondesi picks it up. Merrifield's right there to take the routine throw and retire the side. So good work there from the Kansas City bullpen. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Royals 4 and the Tigers 2. Buck Farmer is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. So digging in now, Ryan O'Hearn. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Number 66.
And now a pitch on the way. On a hefty swing there, but he gets on top of it and sends a little chopper back to the mound. And he'll reach first safely.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
0-1's the count.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Fouled off. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the stretch, high in the air out to center field. Reyes is right there, 1 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brett Phillips. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First offering on its way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Runners on first with 1 down. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Three and two, a full count to the Royals center fielder.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Lifted the other way to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Rony Garcia takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Adalberto Mondesi will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away.
Rony Garcia
has a look, now the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Left side, scooped up, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Royals leave 1, but they still lead this one 4-2. Next for the Tigers, Cameron Maybin.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Cameron Maben goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Miguel Cabrera. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Drilled down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Now here's the pitch. Here's a pop-up now. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting. The first
Here's C.J. Cron now. Previous history with Ian Kennedy. He's a .333 hitter. He's taken him deep once. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Line drive to center field. Phillips is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail it here 4-2. Joe Jimenez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 77.
Stepping into the box, Bubba Starling. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. In the air now, out to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Number 15, second baseman.
Into the box now, Whit Merrifield. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. First pitch on its way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Another full count pitch home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
12. Jorge.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jorge Soler. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance. Fouled away.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Royals go down 1-2-3 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Tim Hill comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 54, Tim Hill.
set to start the ninth in this one. So coming to the plate, Harold Castro. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Jake Rogers is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Well, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
I'm set with the 0-1. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Hill has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. So it was a swinging strike 3. Kristen Stewart is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. Stepping in now, Nico Goodrum, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And that misses. 2-1. This is skied into short left center. And that is going to put an end to this one. And the Royals make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Royals rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Mike Montgomery earns the win, his 2nd. Tim Hill wraps it up for the save, his 5th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Tigers, 2 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game.